What's up, guys? I am DK Wrestler, and today seems like my doorbell just rang, so guess I'm gonna have to go answer right now.
Hey! No way! It arrived! Alright, gonna bring this in. I can't believe this came so quickly. That's what she said.
And I guess today's video, I'm going to be opening up a package I got in the mail, but before that also, as I was going to get into, I'm going to be doing a Funko Pop hunt where I spin a random name generator wheel, and wherever it lands on, that's exactly where I'm going to be going Funko Pop hunting at. And if you do enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, but nonetheless, let's move on to the name generator site, and we're gonna spin the wheel right now and see exactly where we're going to go first. It's going to be Hot Topic as the first place that we actually go Funko Pop hunting at. So I am on the Hot Topic website, and mainly because even though there is one kind of near me that I can go to, I already know that there's not really going to be much in stock that I can show you guys. So I might as well play it safe by going on the website, where we're going to go with the toys and collectibles section, and then there's going to be Funko. That's what I'm going to click on and see what there is. First thing I notice is a bunch of One Piece, because you know Funko is filled with a lot of anime pops nowadays, including the Hot Topic exclusive Trafalgar Law that is glow in the dark. We got the newer Big Mom, which also has a chase, as I noticed, because when you hover over it, you can actually see that there's a chase. As I go down, more One Piece, and then more of the Inuyasha pops that we actually talked about in yesterday's This Week in Collectibles news, as it was renamed for that specific episode. Then we got some of those Powerless pops. We got the Invader Zim pop that was exclusive to, I believe it was WonderCon. We got How to Train Your Dragon, FNAF, Batman. There's also the Leroy, that's a specialty series exclusive from Lilo and Stitch, and there's also the newer Great White Shark from the 50th anniversary Jaws set. Other than that, there are some pops that I feel like they're just gonna end up at my local GameStop anyway, so there's no point of really getting them on the site, and especially Lamb Chop, which I know MD would really want that pop, especially the Flocked exclusive to the Funko Shop. That once again will likely go to our local GameStop, so we might as well look at the next retailer. And as we spin the wheel for the next retailer, I wonder what it could land on. GameStop is super easy because of course there is one in my city, but I don't know if that's what it's going to be, and it looks like it's going to be Walmart as the retailer. Oh golly gee, this is not good, and I'm not even going to bother going to my local Walmart that's in my city because they've pretty much cleared out of Funko Pop, so we're going on the website instead. Alright, so I am on the main page. It's showing a lot of baby and Easter stuff, I guess, but I am going to type in Funko because I think that would be the best bet of actually searching up something instead of just looking on the homepage. First couple of things I've noticed are the 4-pack from the Disney Villain set that is exclusive to Walmart, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I just exit. Okay, there we go. I thought it was just going to change the whole thing when I exit out of that. On sale for $32.96, originally $64.96, which is a pretty decent deal because that is less than $10 per pop. So that's pretty cool. Even if you didn't get any of these pops singularly, you could probably get a better deal just getting this 4-pack realistically. We got the Shaun of the Dead pop that's a part of Funko Fusion, which I don't think it has a chase if I'm not mistaken. There's Paddington, The Rock, the Toronto Raptors of the Raptor. We even have the deluxe Stitch on Beach for the Biddy Pops. Another multi-pack that is also on sale. It's the Black Light Nightmare Before Christmas 4-pack. We got a Vladdy Guerrero Jr., one of the Christmas Red Hulk pops, and then just a lot of these pops that I know for a fact, and okay, I'm going to clarify this. There's no way that this is actually by Walmart, this insane, as it's calling it, mystery box for almost $70. What it likely is because Walmart, a lot of times, you can do like secondary market sales, and it will be run through the Walmart website. So that's probably what that is. It's not like Walmart trying to get rid of stock and then they make a mystery box out of it. And then Tony the Tiger, MTV, the Etch-a-Sketch, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, once again, even though I can go into the second page, it's probably not going to be, not really the greatest amount of stuff. Likely stuff that I can find for probably much cheaper using my Edge card over at my local GameStop. So once again, let's move over to the third and final retailer of this video before we open up that package. So we're spinning the wheel now. Hopefully it's somewhere good. I said that the last time we ended up landing on Walmart of all places. Let's see, somewhere where we haven't really been, and it's looking like it's B&K Collectibles, which is pretty interesting. So B&K Collectibles is a retailer in Ontario where I actually know of the owner, Dan. I actually know him through wrestling events that I've been a part of, in which his store, B&K Collectibles, was a sponsor, and they got to set up a bunch of pops and wrestling figures, and now they have a website here, and we're gonna check it out. But I guess I'm gonna go search up Funko here and see. Oh, it's not working. So I'm gonna search up Funko here. Funko. And first thing I notice is some of the pop protectors, more specifically the hard stacks. Pretty sweet to see, I guess. And then we got ourselves a Frankenstein Jr. Funko soda. I didn't even really think we were going to actually see sodas. Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills. WWE Pops with L.A. Knight. Yeah. Ted Lasso soda. Bilbo Baggins. We got some Agatha Pops. We got Terrifier, which has been pretty popular as of late. More Terrifier. Senjutsu Eddie for Iron Maiden, and then more Funko sodas. And I specifically chose more WWE Pops because I know that they sell wrestling figures and Funko Pops, so I thought I would check that out. There's the new wave for the most part, including Stacy Keibler, X-Pac, Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega from the last wave, Mr. America, Rikishi, that's a Target exclusive, Undertaker, which I do have, the Macho King Randy Savage with that WrestleMania 6 sticker, which is a pretty sweet pop. Braun Strowman, I'm Braun Strowman. Drew McIntyre, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Sami Zayn from the Funko Shop, Naomi, King Booker! And there is a specific section on Chase Funko Pop, so I thought I would look at that. A lot of it is anime from what I've noticed. We do have the Tails Specialty Series exclusive where he's flocked, Guns N' Roses, Pennywise, 11 from Stranger Things, Guy Lafleur from the Montreal Canadiens. There's also the Harpy Lady Chase, which I do have. And as much as I'm going to support my buddy Dan, there isn't really much that interests me at the moment, especially because a lot of the stuff either I have or it is sold out on the website. Today I wanted to give a shout out to Sentinel 107, and the reason I'm giving them a shout out is because they signed up for our YouTube channel membership, which only cost $1.99 a month, which not only do you get a shout out on every single video, but you also get a bunch of other perks like using custom emojis in the comments, and more importantly, early access to every videos and shorts that we do on this channel. So definitely consider joining our YouTube channel membership. It'll be greatly appreciated and will help out this channel tremendously, especially because of how expensive these videos can be to do for you guys. So definitely consider, but nonetheless, let's continue on with this video. So now it is time to open up this package from Pop Culture, which this is the one and only pop that I'd gotten during the WonderCon releases of Pops. And for a little bit of backstory, as you guys may have saw on that video, I was thinking about getting the tin toy from Toy Story that was limited to 5,000 pieces. And I just couldn't justify wanting to pay a total of, I believe, $50 Canadian shipped from the Funko shop. So I looked at Pop Culture and I did have some points on there to where I ended up getting this pop for a total of just over $25 Canadian, half the price, and that's including shipping. So I thought that was definitely a way better deal than getting on the Funko shop. So at the moment, I'm trying to figure out exactly where I should cut it, considering that because this is singular, I don't know how Pop Culture is packing this pop, whether in a protector or not. I do got to be careful, so I am going to try and cut it from the top here. I'll start off with the sides. Let's just slice this, slice. And then I'm going to kind of lift up the ends like this, as you can see, so that way I can slice the top and not possibly pierce through the box and then onto the pop. So there we go. That was easier than I thought. Let's open that up. And yeah, just like I had mentioned, there was no packing whatsoever. You can actually see the top of the box right there and how it was not packed with any bubble wrap whatsoever. But hopefully this did come in minty condition, so let's see how this turned out. And for the most part, I'm surprised this actually came in pretty mint. So here we go, guys. We have ourselves the tin toy from Toy Story. That was a WonderCon exclusive. We got ourselves the stickers close up right there with both the Wondrous Convention 2025 sticker and the newer QR code, and then also 5,000 pieces. Since they no longer do the actual sticker for the piece count, it is on the box, and that's going to be something going forward with also specifications. Let's look at the one side profile of the box. It says Tin Toy. On the other side profile right there, boom. And then as we look on the back, it doesn't show a potential wave of Toy Story Pops, even though we know that there is going to be a wave of Toy Story 30th anniversary Pops set to release in 2025. So I'm really surprised that they didn't tease it here, and that just shows the Toy Story logo on the back. And I know for a fact that I'm not just going to show it in box, but I'm going to show what it looks like out of box also. And so here we go, guys. We have ourselves the Tin Toy out of box, and this thing looks really awesome. I am gonna have to be really careful with this pop, especially with this part that is probably very easily breakable at this point. Let's give you a little bit of hand modeling, 360 rotating. The accordion he's holding is really awesome. The drum kit, as I'm looking at it on the front part now, is awesome. And I actually didn't even recognize until I'm looking at the camera, the foot pedal pretty much there with the drum there, the kick pedal with the drum. That's awesome. And the horn. This is really awesome. And I cannot wait for more Toy Story Pops to come down the pipeline in 2025, because you know there's going to be a lot shown off on this channel throughout the year.